Join us tonight as Hall High School goes up against Frontier Regional School. The historic 65th season of Western New England's award-winning high school quiz show continues tonight. As Schools Match Wits.
The members of the Massachusetts Teachers Association are working together to ensure that all students have the resources they need to succeed. The MTA, a diverse union of education workers, committed to the public schools and colleges our communities deserve.
I've been able to take all these experiences and really build myself as a person. You're treated like a young professional the second you walk in here.
We drop this beat like, hold up.
And welcome to As Schools Match Wits, coming to you from the campus of Westfield State University. I'm your host, Beth Ward. Once again, high schools from throughout our region are going head-to-head in qualifying matches to see who can score enough points to finish in the top 8 and compete in this season's championship tournament. In tonight's matchup, we have Hall High School going up against Frontier Regional School. Let's meet the team, starting with Frontier Regional, coached by Stacey Chapley.
Hi, my name is Isla Varnon and I'm a senior at Frontier Regional.
Hi, I'm Wesley Evans and I'm a freshman from Frontier Regional.
Hi, I'm Leo Vickery and I'm a senior at Frontier Regional High School.
Hi, I'm Preston Emmons and I am a junior at Frontier Regional, and I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge our alternate, Henry Raphael.
And for Hall High School, coached by Jim Crabb and Christina Hunter.
My name is Rebecca Baumser and I'm a senior at Hall High School.
Hi, my name is Marley Bloom. I'm a junior at Hall High School.
Hi, I'm Sophie Barnes and I'm a junior at Hall High School.
I'm Kate Graydon and I'm a senior at Hall High School. And we'd like to acknowledge our alternate, Rachel Simmons.
Let's take a moment to look at our current top 8 standings. You can see, hey, last week Pope Francis made it in at 315. They are currently at number 4, score to beat tonight, 280. So let's get to it. We start off each match with the challenge round. Both teams will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 10 points each. Good luck to both teams. Here we go with the first question of the evening. Baffin Island is the largest island that is part of what Western Hemisphere country? Hall.
Canada?
Yes, Canada is right. What mythological nickname is given to the calcaneal tendon? Hall. All right, Hall didn't get that in time, so Frontier Regional, that automatically gives you the chance to answer the question.
Achilles heel?
Yes, Achilles tendon, Achilles heel, that is correct. Nice job. Spell the U.S. state whose capital city is Richmond. Hall High School.
Virginia.
Yes, that's right. Which of Albert Einstein's theories of relativity states that the laws of physics are the same for all non-accelerating observers and that the speed of light in a vacuum is constant? Hall.
E equals mc squared.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Frontier Regional, that gives you the chance to answer.
Did they say theory of relativity?
It is the special theory of relativity is what we're looking for there. The Western Front Battle of Verdun was fought during which 20th century war? Hall High School.
World War I.
Yes, that's right. The novel Jane Eyre follows the experiences of Jane from childhood to adulthood and her love for Mr. Rochester, the brooding master of Thornfield Hall. Which author wrote Jane Eyre? What? Hall?
Jane Austen.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Let me finish the question. Was it Mary Shelley, Charlotte Bronte, or Jane Austen? All right, Frontier Regional, can you answer the question?
Charlotte Bronte.
Yes, Charlotte Bronte is the right answer. What do we call two angles whose measures add up to 90 degrees? Hall.
Supplemental. No, that's
I'm sorry, I have to take the first answer that I hear. All right, Frontier Regional, can you answer?
Complementary.
Complementary, yes, tough break for Hall, but let's move on with the next one. Lima is to Peru as what city is to Japan? Hall.
Tokyo.
Yes, that's correct. Name the Winter Olympic sport that combines cross-country skiing and rifle shooting. Frontier.
Nordic Special.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Good guess, though. All right, Hall High School. Can you answer?
Hunting.
Not quite. Correct answer is biathlon. Let's move on and try this question. While Earth only has one moon, which planet in the solar system has only 2 moons? Hall.
Venus.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Frontier Regional, can you answer the question?
Mars.
Mars, yes, that's right. In the texting world, ROFL is an abbreviation for what? Frontier.
Rolling on the
I'm sorry, time is up. All right, Hall High School, can you answer the question?
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, that is correct. Nice. If you had a Lamborghini, would you live in it, drive it, or eat it? Hall.
Drive it.
Drive it, yes, it's an automobile. What mathematical property allows you to change the order of multiplication, such as Hall?
Commutative property.
Yes, that's right. Nice job. Which of the following Asian countries does not border Israel? Is it Jordan, Iran, or Syria? Hall.
Iran.
Yes, Iran is correct. Listen to this literary line. You don't know about me without you have read a book by the name of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, but that ain't no matter. It's from the book of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by what author? Hall.
Hemingway.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Frontier Regional, can you answer?
Mark Twain.
Mark Twain, yes, that's right. This board game is played on an 8x8 grid similar to a chessboard. Each player starts with 12 round discs placed on dark squares. Hall.
Checkers.
Yes, checkers is right. In the medical world, diastolic and systolic are terms referring to what organ? Frontier.
The uterus.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Hall High School, that gives you the chance to answer.
Kidney.
It is the heart. Let's move on. Joseph and Jacques Montgolfier were credited with inventing the hot air balloon. Was this invented in the 1600s, 1700s, or 1800s? Hall.
1800s.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Frontier Regional, can you answer?
1600s.
It's actually the 1700s, 1783. Name the capital city of the state of Ohio. Hall.
Columbus.
Columbus, yes, that's right. What is the slope of any horizontal line? Hall.
MX.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Frontier Regional, can you answer?
Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1.
Actually, the answer is simply 0. And that marks the end of our challenge round. Let's take a moment now to meet the team from Frontier Regional School.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie from Westfield State University. We asked the team from Frontier Regional what's something students are way more capable of than adults think.
I think adults underestimate students' ability to ask their own questions.
I think that we are extremely capable at recognizing when we have bad ideas and still following through with them anyway.
I think students are more capable of learning about current events than adults think.
Students are more capable of having in-depth discussions and making reasonable compromises than adults give us credit for.
Let's move on now to the first lightning round of the match. Each team will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 5 points each. Buzz in, answer correctly, you win 5 points. Answer incorrectly, your team loses 5 points. Well, it's time to face off in this lightning round. Each answer ends with the letters A, C, E. You have 90 seconds starting right now. Synonym for a hug. Frontier.
Embrace.
Yes, that's right. Communication over computer networks occurs here. Hall.
Interface.
Cyberspace is the right answer. Synonym for anywhere. Frontier.
Any place?
Yes, any place is right. You might heat your house with this. Hall.
Furnace.
Furnace is correct. To bring shame or discredit on someone. Hall.
Disgrace.
Disgrace is right. To rub out or remove. Frontier.
Erase.
Efface is the right answer there. A barely detectable amount of a chemical.
Trace.
Hall, yes, trace is correct. It's what the S stands for in the acronym NASA. Frontier.
Space.
Space is right. An example is the Kentucky Derby. Paul.
Race.
Horse race is the right answer. To remove from a position or office. Paul.
Replace.
Replace or displace is correct. The location where you were born. Paul.
Birthplace.
Birthplace is right. Pick up your running speed, also known as this. Paul.
Pace.
Pace is right. A program which enables two computers to communicate. Frontier.
Interface.
Yes, interface is right. Ease and suppleness of movement. Frontier.
Ease.
Grace is the right answer. You might use this irritant chemical to disable an attacker. Frontier. Got that in time.
Mace.
Mace. Yes, that's right. Nice job. And that marks the end of our first lightning round. Time now for our capitalization round. That's where teams get the chance to pick a category and a point value. They'll need to answer a qualifying question first before they can continue on for points. Now, if they fail to answer that qualifying question correctly, their opponents will have the opportunity to capitalize and get those points. At the moment, Frontier, you are behind. That also means you get the very first opportunity to pick a category and a point value. What's it going to be?
General knowledge for 30, please.
General knowledge for 30. Here's your qualifying question, which is a video question, so please take a look at your screen.
Hi, I'm Russ Piotr, former general manager of WGBY, with your qualifying question. The Stone Age is subdivided into 3 periods based on technological and societal changes. The earliest period of the Stone Age was marked by the use of simple tools and a minimally structured society of hunter-gatherers. To qualify, what is the name of the earliest period of the Stone Age?
I'm sorry, time is up. All right, Hull High School, can you capitalize?
Neolithic.
The answer is Paleolithic. All right, let's move on with Hull High School. First time of the evening to please pick a category and a point value.
Arts and entertainment for 30.
Arts and entertainment for 30. To qualify, take a look at your screen. This 2023 musical fantasy film stars Timothée Chalamet in a musical prequel to the storyline of the 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. Name this movie.
Wonka.
Yes, simply Wonka. That is correct. Let's move on in this category. More movies from the year 2023 for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, Brooklyn plumbers Mario and Luigi are warped, that is, to the magical Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario must team up with Princess Peach, Toad, and Donkey Kong to save Luigi from the evil Bowser. What was the full title of this movie?
Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, that's right. All right, here's the next one. This 2023 fifth and final Indiana Jones movie was a sequel to the 2008 film Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. The title of the 2023 film was Indiana Jones and the what?
Dial of Destiny.
Yes, that's right. And finally, these two characters are having the time of their lives in their colorful and seemingly perfect world. However, when they get a chance to go to the real world, they soon discover the joys and perils of living among humans. Name this 2023 movie.
Barbie.
Barbie, yes, that's right. Nice job. All right, Frontier, once again, it's your turn.
Literature for 30, please.
Literature for 30. Here's your qualifying question. The Telltale Heart, The Gold Bug, and The Mystery of Marie Roget are all short stories by what 19th century American author?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes, that's right. Let's move on. Here are plot summaries for 3 of Edgar Allan Poe's more familiar tales. These are for 10 points each. Here's the first one. The narrator of this classic tale seeks revenge upon a man named Fortunato by taking advantage of his ego and luring him down into the recesses of an underground vault to taste a rare wine. Name this story.
The Cask of
Amontillado.
Amontillado.
Yes, that is correct. Nice teamwork. All right, let's move on in this category. In an attempt to separate themselves from a horrible plague which has killed half the population of his kingdom, Prince Prospero and 1,000 people from the knights and royalty sealed themselves off in an extensive castle. Name the story. Mask of the Red Death is that name. And finally, try this one. Considered a foundational work of the genre and featuring Poe's recurring detective, see Auguste Dupin, the plot of this short story involves the theft of a compromising letter from a queen, which the police failed to find. Name the story.
The Red Letter.
Good guess. However, the correct answer is the Purloined Letter. Good job on the other one. So, all right, Hall High School, once again, your turn.
World events for 30.
World events for 30, your qualifying question. You have picked the Westfield State University entrance exam question. Answer the qualifier and all the category questions correctly. Your team wins an additional 10 points. All right, good luck. Here we go. Take a look at your screen. What 20th century year was Dwight Eisenhower inaugurated to serve his first term as U.S. president? Was it 1943, 1953, or 1963?
1953.
53, yes, that's right. Let's move on. Keep the year 1953 in mind. I'll name an event from general history. You tell me whether it occurred before, during, or after the year 1953 for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, the 22nd Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, limiting the number of terms a president may serve, is ratified.
Before?
Before, yes, 1951. Try this one. Alan Shepard, that is, becomes the first United States astronaut to fly in space.
After.
After, 1961. And finally, the nation of Israel is proclaimed.
Before. Before.
Before, yes, 1948. Very nice job. You got all of the answers correctly. So that means your team wins an additional 10 points for winning the Westfield State University entrance exam question. All right, congratulations to you. Let's move on now with Frontier. Once again, please pick a category and a point value.
Math and science for 30, please.
Math and science for 30. Here's your qualifying question. Converted to radian measure, what is 30 degrees? I'm sorry, time is up. Right, Hall High School, can you capitalize?
Pi over 6.
Yes, pi over 6, that is correct. Staying with conversions to radian measure, these are for 10 points each. First, what is 120 degrees converted to radians?
Pi over 3.
The correct answer is 2 pi over 3. Let's try this one. What is 270 degrees converted to radians?
3 pi divided by 2.
That is correct. All right, finally, let's try this. What is 7 pi over 6 radians converted to degrees?
210 degrees.
Yes, that's correct. All right, let's move on. Once again, Hull High School, it's your turn.
Social studies for 30.
Social studies for 30. Here's your qualifying question. Take a look at your screen. We'll show you the outline of the country and name the capital city. You tell me the name of the country. Rabat.
Western Sahara.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Frontier Regional, can you capitalize?
Morocco.
Morocco, yes, that's right. More with African capitals for 15 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, same idea, Tunis.
Tunisia.
Yes, Tunisia. And finally, Mogadishu.
Somalia.
Somalia, yes, nice job. Let's move on with Frontier. Please pick a category and a point value.
Arts and entertainment for 25, please.
Arts and entertainment for 25. To qualify, what sport is featured in all of the following films? Space Jam, A New Legacy, Air, and Rise.
Basketball.
Basketball, yes, that's right. Sticking with sports films, what sport is central to each of these movies for 10 points each? First, a classic from 1989, Field of Dreams.
Baseball.
Baseball, yes, that's right. How about the 2002 movie, Bend It Like Beckham?
Soccer.
Soccer is correct. And finally, this one's for 5 points, the 2009 movie, The Blind Side.
Basketball.
Football was The Blind Side. Good job on the other ones. All right, Hall High School, once again, please pick a category and a point value.
World events for 25.
World events for 25. To qualify, take a look at your screen once again. Though he died before completing the journey, this Portuguese navigator is credited to be the first man to circumnavigate the globe. Name him.
Ferdinand.
Please be more specific. I'm sorry, time is up. All right, Frontier Regional, can you capitalize?
Magellan.
Ferdinand Magellan. Yes, tough break for Hall. You were so close, but let's move on, Frontier. In this category, more on famous explorers for 10 points each. Take a look at your screen. First, this Venetian merchant's travelogue, Book of the Marvels of the World, described to early 14th century Europeans the wealth and great size of China and its capital, Peking, as well as other Asian cities and countries. Name him.
Marco Polo.
Yes, that's right. The Americas were generally thought to be named after this Italian explorer after he demonstrated that Brazil and the West Indies did not represent Asia's eastern outskirts as was initially thought from Columbus's voyages. Name him.
Americano?
Repeat, please.
Americano?
Correct answer is Amerigo Vespucci. That was very close. And finally, this one's for 5 points. According to legend, what Norseman discovered North America 500 years before Columbus?
Leif Erikson?
Yes, that's right. Okay, Frontier, once again, your turn.
General knowledge for 25.
General knowledge for 25. To qualify, the city of Springfield serves as the county seat for what Massachusetts county? Is it Franklin, Hampshire, or Hamden?
Hamden County?
Hamden County, yes, that's right. Continuing on now with Massachusetts county seats. I'll name a Massachusetts city or town. You tell me which county it is in for 5 points each. Here's the first one. Pittsfield.
Berkshire.
Berkshire is right. Try Greenfield.
Franklin.
Franklin County, yes. How about Northampton?
Hampshire.
Hampshire County is correct. Try Boston.
North Shore.
Good guess. Suffolk County is the right answer there. And finally, how about Worcester?
Worcester County.
Yes, that's right. And that marks the end of our capitalization round. Let's take a moment now to meet the team from Hall High School.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie from Westfield State University. We asked the team from Hall High, what advice would you give the next generation of high school students?
One piece of advice I would give to the next generation of high school students is that it's never too late to make new friends.
Learn what tasks you can outsource to AI and learn what tasks you don't want to outsource to AI.
I would tell them to use their textbook and especially study with the practice problems from their textbook.
Don't just take hard classes for the sake of doing it. Take hard classes in things you're actually interested in.
Let's move on now to the final lightning round of the match. Each team will have a chance to buzz in and answer questions for 5 points each. Buzz in, answer correctly, you win 5 points. Answer incorrectly, you know what happens, your team loses 5 points. Hopefully this round will take minimum effort. The answer to each question in this lightning round is a word that begins and ends with the letter M. You have 90 seconds starting right now. The greatest quantity available. Frontier.
Maximum.
Maximum. A place to view objects of lasting interest. Frontier.
Museum.
Museum is correct. Device used to send computer data over phone lines. Paul.
Modem.
Modem is the right answer. The halfway point of a semester. Frontier.
Midterm.
Midterm is right. Some mothers are called this. Hall.
Mom.
Mom is right. The force that allows something to grow stronger as time passes. Hall.
Momentum.
Momentum is correct. Lunar light ray as seen on Earth. Paul.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam is correct. The property of attracting certain metals. Frontier.
Magnetism.
Yes, that's correct. Fungus shaped like an umbrella. Paul.
Mushroom.
Yes, that's right. It's between large and small. Paul.
Medium.
Medium is right. Sign of identity formed by the combined initials of a name. Monogram is the right answer. A stone building for entombment of the dead. Paul. Mausoleum is the right answer. One who adheres to the teachings of Islam. Frontier.
Muslim.
Yes, that's right. A system used to produce a particular result. Paul.
Medium.
Mechanism is the right answer there. A colorful flower usually seen in autumn gardens. Paul.
Mum.
Mum, yes, that's right. Just under the buzzer. But that bell marks the end of our last lightning round. It also marks the end of our match. We had a great matchup tonight. I want to say to Frontier Regional, strong work. You really picked it up in the capitalization round and the lightning round. Good job to you. Tonight's winner, Hall High School. Congratulations on a job well done. Really a fun match tonight to see this season's roster. And for more information, be sure to log on to our webpage at NEPM.org, or you can look for us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm your host, Beth Ward. Good night, and be sure to tune in again next time as Schools Match Wits.
The members of the Massachusetts Teachers Association are working together to ensure that all students have the resources they need to succeed. The MTA, a diverse union of education workers committed to the public schools and colleges our communities deserve.
You can see the difference from the first couple of minutes that you walk onto this campus. You realize that it's not just a campus, it's a community, it's a family.
Do you want to see when your school's match is scheduled? Want to know who the past ASMW champions are? Have a question you'd like to see us ask? Then log on to the As Schools Match Wits webpage at NEPM.org. You can see this season's roster, a listing of past ASMW champions, and even submit a question of your own, which may be used in a future episode. It's all just a mouse click away.